Welcome everybody to Exos Recharge. If this is your first time, this is a fun little 30-minute class. We're going to go over some quick little tips first, and then we'll get started. I'm outside today. My computer was having some connectivity issues, so I'm doing this via my phone. So hopefully everything's looking good. I've tested it, so it sounded fine to me, but we'll go from there. But welcome if this is your first time. If you're a returner, thanks for coming back. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So today, Lucas has for us his what's our snack today is Greek yogurt and berries. And I wrote this time. No, I'm just teasing. Lucas wrote it. He even drew you a little picture of Greek yogurt with some cherries and other kinds of berries. Greek yogurt is high in protein and potassium and calcium, so it's good for you. And then a mixture of mixed colored berries is a great source of antioxidants, which is also important, as we talked about last week, for our health. So make sure that we're getting those good snacks in, even being stuck at home. And, you know, maybe you haven't made it to the store as much, but try to find things that are healthy. So let's get started with our breaths. Just like last week and the week before, we're going to do our 6, 4, and explosive breath out. So we're going to breathe in nice and slow for 6 seconds, hold for 4, and then push it out like you're trying to blow up a party balloon. So hand on your belly, hand on your chest. You're going to fill from your belly first. Here we go for in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it out. I heard you, Dennis. Here we go. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and now let it out. One more. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and push it out. Good. Hopefully your heart rate got a little higher with doing that. We're starting to rock and roll a little, so here we go. We're going to get started with our 90-90 arm sweep. So getting on your floor. Okay, I'm going to face you. Hopefully you can see me. Oh, yeah, you can. All right, 90-90. So 90 at your lower leg, 90 at your hip, and then I'm facing you, so try to keep your chest pointing towards me. What we're going to do is we're going to rotate both arms up to the sky. Once you get full extension there, we're going to let that back hand slowly reach all the way over and try to touch the floor. Take a deep breath. Bring that back arm back to center and rotate back. This is working those T-spine mobilities that we've been working on for about 2 weeks now. Rotate up, point to the sky. Let that backhand fall away. This is just kind of getting us ready for the stuff we're going to do today. T-spine mobility, again, just really good for us. Getting stuck at a desk or a table and all the way back. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Go ahead and flip over. Same position, 90-90. It's nice out here in the sunshine. Here we go, rotating up. One side might be a little more stiff. Continue that back arm around. Don't feel like you're weird if one side is super tight compared to the other. That's pretty normal. We're amazing machines, but we're not perfect. Okay, back to center. Rotate over the top. Just go as far as you can. If you can't reach all the way behind you, just go as far as you can. Close back down. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we forget to breathe. All right. Now we're going into our daily challenge stuff. Again, thanks to Maddie and some of our other coaches at our Rondler 1 site and all over actually. But we're going to do a half get up today, not a full get up. We're going to just kind of warm up that core, warm up our glutes. So facing you or facing the side, depending on how you want to see it. My leg is going to be up at 90. One leg is going to be out straight. The hand that the leg is up is pointing towards the sky. The other arm is coming out at about a 45-degree angle. From here, I'm going to push up to my elbow. Okay, I'm up on my elbow. Now I'm going to rotate and push to my hand, locking that hand into position. Now I'm going to bridge up nice and high, push my hips to the sky, keep my core nice and tight. And then I'm going to slowly, like when we do our shin boxes, let myself down, touch my glute to the ground, push to my elbow, fall all the way back, nice and slow. We don't want to flop like a dead fish out of water here because that will hurt. Okay, so nice and easy, press to that elbow, press up to your hand. We should be able to stop at any point in this movement, drive that hip up, come back down, push back, and fall away. Good, switching sides. Just spin, little dance here, okay? Other leg goes up. The leg that's up, the hand reaches to the sky. The other one goes out at a 45. Press to that elbow. Press up to the hand. Drive up nice and high. Push those hips up. Let yourself down nice and slow and controlled. Fall back. All the way down. Good. Last one, push up to the hand. Drive up. Next week, we'll go for a full get up, coming down, tap, and fall back. Good. All right, our next thing, before we move on, we're gonna go into a glute bridge walkout. So this is kind of like our leg curls we've been working on. So we're gonna get into that glute bridge position, heels close to our butts, as close as we can get them. We're gonna lift our toes off the ground just a little bit. Gonna drive those hips up nice and high, squeeze those glutes, squeeze those hamstrings. From here, using your arms as a balance, we're gonna take a step out. I want about an 1 to 2 inch step and then match it with the other leg. Doesn't matter which side we start with. We're gonna take 3 steps out. Okay, go out as far as you can. You don't have to match me. I want you to make sure you have good form, keeping your butt off the ground, keeping your core nice and tight. Don't arch through the back. And then we just start marching it back towards our glutes. Keep those toes off the ground. We got 3 more of those. Walk it out. And just go as far as you can. If you can only do 2 steps out, that's fine. Just get what you can. If your hamstrings are telling you no, then just go as far as they'll let you. If your back's telling you no, just go as far as they let you. Okay? This is how your body feels. I can't feel what you're feeling. You got to do what you can do and get better every time we do this. We got to build you up before we break you down. There we go. Couple more. Walking it out. And walk it back. I'm going to sweat more today just because of the sunshine. That's not a bad thing though. Last one, walking it out. And walk back. And then come out of that glute bridge, nice and slow. Good. All right, come up nice and easy. Don't come up too fast, because if you do, you might get dizzy and fall over, and we don't want that. So starting up on our feet for our flow portion, okay, we're going to go a little wider than shoulder width. Try to get those toes pointed forward. We're going to do our deep squat to hamstring. So arms go up. We're going to deep squat down. So like you're trying to sit in that chair, sitting down as low as you can comfortably. Bring those hands down. You can either glue them to the ground or reach under your feet, depending on how comfortable you are. And then we're going to drive those hips up to the sky, stretching those hamstrings. If you can't quite get your legs straight, you're probably like me and have tight hamstrings. Just do what you can. Then we're going to fall back into that deep squat, chest up. Each time we're going to get a little higher on those hips, drive them up. And we're going to try to get a little lower into that deep squat. Again, don't forget to breathe. Down, deep squat, chest up. Think of your favorite superhero. They all have some sort of a logo on their chest. I have Exos. Yes, I'm a superhero. Push that logo to the front of the room. Drive those hips up. We got one more deep squat and one more hamstring. All right, dropping down. Push that logo out. Good, and drive all the way up as far as you can. Let go of those hands and roll up. Nice and slow. Oh, snap, crack, and pop. All right, going into our lateral lunge with rotation, okay? So start on one side of your mat. I'm gonna step to my left this time, so I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna push my hip to the back of the room, reaching out to keep myself balanced. Hold for just a second. Come back up to center. Good. Step out. Push those hands out. That's a counterbalance. Keep this trail leg pushing out flat. Come back up. Good. Out. And back up. We got two more. Probably starting to feel those quads a little. Step out. Keep breathing. And up. We got one more. Step out. And back up. Good. Try to keep that leg as straight as possible on the trail leg. And we're trying to sit the hip back on the leg that's moving. Here we go. Going to the right, stepping out, pressing back, keeping that leg straight on the trail side. Arms go out for balance. Come up. Step out. Find that balance. Try to create an angle between your toe, your knee, and your hip. So you're not way outside. Okay, I don't want my hip way outside of my foot. I'm staying inside of my foot, trying to create that positive angle so that everything's strong. Using that glute. Press back up. Got two more. Here we go, stepping out. Again, don't forget to breathe. And up. Good, last one, stepping out. And press up. Good, now we're gonna go into our drop lunge. So stepping back to that first side, I'm gonna take my right leg. It's gonna sweep behind my left leg. So I'm sweeping it in and behind. And then I'm gonna drop that knee down to the ground as close as I can comfortably. If you start feeling pain in either knee, just go as low as you can. Just try to drive your hips forward. Okay, so dropping down, pause for just a second. We come back up, stand normal. Then we're gonna sweep that leg in behind, drop it down. We're only gonna do 3 of these. This is to loosen things back up. Back up. Good, sweep. And back up. Good, switching sides. Here we go. Drop lunge, so sweep that leg in behind. Again, one side might be a little tighter. Don't compromise by hunching over. Try to stay upright. And up. Good. Step behind. and up. Good, last one, step behind. Those quads are feeling good. And up. All right. Now going into a little bit of a combo standing and floor work. Gonna do our hand walk to push up. Okay, I want you on your push-ups to stay with me on a count. So we're gonna go 3 count on the way down. Okay, do your best. If you have to go to your knees, do that. If you can, do regular. Here we go. Fold forward, slide your hands down your legs. Once you get as far as you can, hand walk out into a plank position. Lock in, establish the position first, and then we're gonna go down for 3, 2, 1. Press back up, drive those hips to the sky, and then walk those hands all the way back to your feet. Roll up nice and slow. Good. Down, slide those hands down your legs, hand walk out. My down dog's getting a little better, not much, so that's why we do this. Lock in, establish that position. Down nice and slow, 3, 2, 1. Press up, drive those hips, and walk those hands back nice and easy. Roll up. Only 3 more, guys. Here we go. Fold down. And walk out. Pause for just a second. Down, 3, 2, 1. Press. Drive those hips. Hand walk back. Nice and slow. And roll up. Nice and easy. 2 more. 2 more. Here we go. Fold forward. Hand walk out. Lock in. Down. 3, 2, 1. Press. Drive those hips. Hand walk back. Roll up. Nice and slow. Good. Last one. Stay with me on the push-up. Here we go. Forward fold. Hand walk out. Here we go. Down for 3, 2, 1. And press. Good job. Drive those hips and walk those hands all the way back and roll up. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are getting the sound because my headset's being really weird, but hold on 1 second. Hopefully that's better. We'll see. All right, so that's it for that one. Now we're going to do one that's really fun. The rollover. So what you're going to do, you're going to start on your belly. You're going to need some space. So if you're doing this with somebody, please don't roll over the top of them. Okay, we're going to start on our belly. We're going to push our hands out over our head, straighten ourselves out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to my back, going to my left side to start. Okay, so to do this, I got to make myself nice and tight. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start twisting myself over the top. But I'm trying to control my fall till I'm on my back. Once I'm on my back, I'm going to roll to my tummy. Ugh, and that was a flop. That one doesn't count. No, it counts for today. What we're going to do now, on our belly, we're going to sweep our hands back and onto our butt. Okay? Once you're there, you're going to try to lift your chest off the ground just a little bit. Hold for a second. Release those hands. Back over your head. We're only doing 2 on each side. Now I'm going to roll towards you. Ugh. Haven't done these in a while. We used to do these in core movement all the time, but it's been a while. Ugh. Sweep those hands to the back. Lift your chest. Back out. Roll over. Ugh. Control, control, control. Roll back. These are fun for kids. They're really good at these. As adults, are not. Sweep. It's amazing what little kids can do. Overhead. Last roll. Roll. Control. Roll back. And hands behind our back. Don't worry, we'll work on these. Hopefully you guys are better than I am. And arms in front. All right, good job. Last core thing we're gonna do, we're gonna do our cool down and all that good stuff. We're gonna come into our pillar bridge position. I want you to be a little wider than shoulder width with those legs, okay? So think, if you have a mat, big toes on the mat, elbows on the floor, create that pillar bridge position, okay? Arch a little bit to create tension. All we're gonna do here is I'm gonna turn my feet sideways, reach my hands to the sky, come back to center. Now we're gonna turn our toes the other way, reach to the sky, back to center. 2 more on each side. Rotate, reach. I'm looking where my hand's going, pushing my hips up. Don't sag. Back to center. Rotate. Back to center. Rotate. Keep everything nice and tight. Don't sag. Back to center. Last one. Rotate. And back to center. All right, coming into a child's pose. Tuck those knees underneath. Lay your tops of your feet on your mat. Press yourself back. Relax down. Deep breaths. We're gonna finish with a nice cool down with shoulder work. 2 more breaths. Last one. Good. All right. Coming up to our feet for our last stuff. Okay. So what we're going to do, coming up to a standing position, I want your feet just underneath your hips, so about shoulder width. Okay. We're going to go into that RDL position. Flat back. Press your butt to the back of the room. Should feel a little tension in your hamstring. From there, I'm going to bring my hands in front of me, palms facing forward. I'm going to take my thumbs to the sky, okay? Keeping my back flat, don't round off, back flat, reach up, pinch those shoulder blades together, come back, palms facing forward. These are important because unfortunately we type at our computers all day long. Got to make sure we're opening that chest, release. 2 more. Open up. Squeeze at the top. Let it down. Good. I'm going to face you for the last couple. Okay. So open up. See, I'm trying to pinch as far as I can. Squeezing at the top. Let it down. Good. Now, my hands come together in front of me. Okay. Palms together. Now I'm going to take my thumbs up at about a 45. Create a Y. For your YMCA, open up, bring it back down. Good, bring it up. These are good for us. They're really hard to do, especially at the end of a workout. Bring it down. 2 more, bring it up. and down. Last one, bring it up. And down, good. Now just find a nice comfortable spot you can get back on the ground. You can stay standing wherever you're comfortable. Then do a couple of box breaths, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out. Just kind of bring everything back to normal. Okay, so breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again, in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now I want you to, wherever you're at, just take a nice relax. If you're laying down, come to a seated position. At least be in a position where you can get your arms up over your head. So I'm going to stand up. This is our finishing breath. We're going to take our arms up nice and high. Again, if you're seated, same thing. Just take those arms up. Reach for the sky. Take them back down. If you're standing, reach down for those toes. You can sweep your toes a couple of times if you're standing. If you're not, just hold down in the curled position. Come all the way back up. Down last time, all the way down. Just resetting, getting ready to go back to work. Getting things loosened back up. And all the way back up. All right, thanks for coming today. I'm going to leave you with a tip of the day and your joke of the day. Okay, tip of the day is kind of a mantra for the day or the week. Okay, our CEO sent this one out and I really liked it. It says, no matter how stuck I feel, keep moving forward. Okay, doesn't get any better than that. Okay, no matter how bad it is, just keep on moving. Okay, and your joke of the day to kind of lighten things up. What do sprinters eat before a race? I know some of you have it. Nothing. They fast. There you go. There's your joke of the day. Thanks for coming. If you want to IM me, I'm going to be on Skype after this for the rest of the day, or you can email me suggestions for the workout, or if you want to connect and chat with a coach about all the offerings we have, please log in and do so. We'd love to talk and just chat with you guys. So tune in next time. I'll see you guys Thursday, hopefully. Invite your friends. Let's do this together. Let's get better every day. Talk to you next time.